If you're searching on the internet what the word Avenis means, you probably won't find anything, because Suzuki are saying that it's derived from the word avenue, which is sort of a strange call, but that's what they've decided to name their new 125cc scooter. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Avenis 125 and here's what you need to know about it. But before we get into the details, if you're new to the channel, do remember to hit the subscribe button. Remember to hit the notification bell so that you do not miss out on all these news and launches and you do not miss out on the cool and sexy car and bike reviews that we do. And with that, let's begin. Just to set a little bit of context, when you look at the 125cc class and when you look at the offerings, it's clearly divided. You've got the massy products in the form of the Activa 125, you've got the Jupiter, you've got the Fascino, you've got the Access 125. But there's a different flavor that will cater to the younger crowd. So you've got the Grazia, which looks different, looks sporty. You've got the RayZR, you've got the Ntorq, a scooter that we really love at PowerDrift. And finally, to fill that gap, Suzuki's gotten the Avenis 125. Now, if your question is why not the Bergman? Well, the Bergman is sort of a pseudo-maxi scooter, and with the price that it comes at, it sits at a premium, and even when you look at Suzuki, it's going to sit at the top between the three scooters. Now, the access formula for Suzuki has worked really well, both as an offering as well as sales numbers for the brand. So mechanically, what the Avenis carries is the same engine, which means it's a no-nonsense engine which has been loved by people who have bought it, which means the same 125cc engine makes the same amount of power and the same amount of torque as well. This is a classic case of platform sharing, which means a lot of the components that you see on the Avenis have actually been carried on from the Access 125 as well as the Bergman, including the same set of suspension, including the 12-inch front that you see on the Bergman, the 10-inch at the rear, and the same brake setup as well. Now, the Access is offered in a steel wheel variant, but the Avenis is only going to come in as an alloy wheel variant. Now, a couple of differences between the Suzuki lineup of scooters. Of course, the Access weighs at 103 kilograms. The Bergman is going to be a lot heavier because of the body work that it has. The Avenis is going to come in at 106 kilograms. Now, the reason why it is weighing 3 kilos more than the Access is going to be because of the body work that the scooter has. Another point to note is that the Access gets a 5-litre fuel tank, the Bergman gets a 5.5-litre fuel tank, but the Avenis gets a 5.2-litre fuel tank. As far as features go, it gets the right connectivity option too, which means you're getting the same display, you're getting Bluetooth connectivity, and you're getting navigation as well. The other features include an external fuel filler cap, about 22 liters of underseat storage. There are hooks on the front apron as well as under the seat where you can carry your kanda and aloo, and you have got USB charging as well. The social media world is already abuzz with how the Avenis looks, because if you go and see the comments on our Instagram page @PowerDrift, a lot of the people are saying that it looks similar to the Ntorq 125, and judging by the pictures online, yes, it does look similar. When you look at it from the front, you might say, "Arey, isko to kidhar dekha hua hai." When you look at it from the side, you might be reminiscent of the sharp lines that the Ntorq carries. And I really wish Suzuki did a better job at giving the Avenis 125 a unique personality of its own. But I'm going to reserve my judgment and not decide based on the pictures that I see on the internet. I'm going to see it in flesh and then give you an informed verdict. Okay, when you look at pricing, rupees 86,700 for the standard version. If you pay 300 rupees more, you're getting the race edition. Now, the race edition is essentially just a racing livery, but the mechanicals are going to remain the absolute same. When you compare it to competition, for us, the benchmark, the most feel-wala scooter, the scooter that we've enjoyed the most in this class is going to be the Ntorq. And even the Ntorq Race XP edition is about 2,500 rupees cheaper than the standard version of the Avenis 125. Would you like to see a comparo between the two? And would you like us to maybe drop in a couple of more scooters like the RayZR, for example, or even the Grazia 125, or even the SR 125 for that matter, which is of course going to be above a lakh. But that story is going to be for later. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you have any more questions about the Avenis 125, do remember to drop in your comments and we will answer as many as we can. But for now, thank you so much for watching. Do remember to like this video, share it with your friends. My name is Varun Painter and I will see you later.